land of Egypt, the skies turned dry and gray. Years of plenty fading as famine took its sway. With Joseph's wisdom, the people were prepared for the trials ahead. Their hearts were bared. 7 years of famine, the world in need, with faith and hope we must take heed. In times of trial, we'll stand strong. Guided by God, we'll carry on. The fields lay barren, the rivers running low. People look to Joseph for guidance they show. Through every hardship and every strain, Joseph's faith in God will remain. 7 years of famine, the world in need, with faith and hope we must take heed. In times of trial, we'll stand strong. Guided by God, we'll carry on. Lands of people came, seeking food and shelter in Egypt's name. With open arms and hearts so kind, Joseph's wisdom they did find. 7 years of famine, a world in need, with faith and hope we must take heed. In times of trial, we'll stand strong. Guided by God, we'll carry on. Through every struggle, a world of tear, Joseph's trust in God would persevere. With each new day and every dawn, hope would arise and fear be gone. 7 years of famine, a world in need, with faith and hope we must take heed. In times of trial, we'll stand strong. Guided by God, we'll carry on. As the famine spread, the cries grew louder still. In Joseph's guidance, their hearts would fill. With faith unwavering and hope in their eyes, they faced the famine beneath the clear skies. 7 years of famine, a world in need, with faith and hope we must take heed. In times of trial, we'll stand strong. Guided by God, we'll carry on. The neighboring nations heard of Egypt's store and came in search of food and more. Joseph's wisdom, a beacon of light in the darkest days and the longest night. 7 years of famine, a world in need, with faith and hope we must take heed. In times of trial, we'll stand strong. Guided by God, we'll carry on. Filling neighboring nations heard of Egypt's store and came in search of food and more. Joseph's wisdom, a beacon of light in the darkest days and the longest night. 7 years of famine, a world in need, with faith and hope we must take heed. In times of trial, we'll stand strong. Guided by God, we'll carry on. In the darkest times, we'll find our light. With God's guidance, we'll make it through the night. Together we'll stand in unity and grace, facing the famine with hope we'll embrace. 7 years of famine, a world in need, with faith and hope we must take heed. In times of trial, we'll stand strong. Guided by God, we'll carry on. As the famine ended and hope restored, the people rejoiced, their spirits soared. With gratitude and hearts so pure, Joseph's wisdom, their future secure. 7 years of famine, a world in need, with faith and hope we must take heed. In times of trial, we'll stand strong. Guided by God, we'll carry on. As the famine ended and hope restored, the people rejoiced, their spirits soared. With gratitude and hearts so pure, Joseph's wisdom, their future secure. 7 years of famine, a world in need, with faith and hope we must take heed. In times of trial, we'll stand strong. Guided by God, we'll carry on. In the land of Egypt, the skies turned dry and gray. The years of plenty fading as famine took its way. With Joseph's wisdom, the people were prepared for the trials ahead. Their hearts were bared. 7 years of famine, a world in need, with faith and hope we must take heed. In times of trial, we'll stand strong. Guided by God, we'll carry on. The fields lay barren, the rivers running low. The people Joseph's wisdom they did find. 7 years of famine, a world in need. With faith and hope we must take heed. In times of trial we'll stand strong. Guided by God we'll carry on. Through every struggle and every tear, Joseph's trust in God would persevere. With each new day and every dawn, hope would rise and fear be gone. 7 years of famine, a world in need. With faith and hope we must take heed. In times of trial we'll stand strong. Guided by God we'll carry on. As the famine spread, the cries grew louder still. Yet Joseph's guidance their hearts would fill. With faith unwavering and hope in their eyes, they faced the famine beneath the clear skies. 7 years of famine, a world in need. With faith and hope we must take heed. In times of trial we'll stand strong. Guided by God we'll carry on. Neighboring nations heard of Egypt's store and came in search